What's going on there, everyone? Well, while going through all the news outlets, I found something that I just shocked my brain. And not really, it shouldn't come to a shock anymore because this is the reality of the world we live in 2019. We live in a clown world. White women can now go to dinners so that they can be shamed for racism. That's racist as fuck. Oh, and excuse me, there's probably going to be some foul language in here because these type of articles really just get under my skin bad. White women around the country are invited to join private dinners where they can bear witness to the pain of black and brown people. Women. Black and brown women. Race to Dinner is aimed at white women and was co-founded by Saria Rao after her 2018 congressional run, according to the website. The group's website points out that the company's goal isn't to make white women comfortable, because why would you do that? It is aimed to be seen and heard by white people, white women whose only job is to sit during the dinner and bear witness to their pain, which they say white women have caused. Yeah, because we've all seen those big giant rallies of white women just going anti black and brown people. No, whenever you see any of these stupid ass rallies that are majority, I can't even say majority, which are leftist rallies where they're preaching about equality, all you see in the crowd is fucking white women and little sprinklings of other women, other, races. You're sitting here demonizing people that are fighting for your dumbass cause, which is nothing. You have no cause here because y'all are the racist. I, what, what reality are y'all living in? I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, these dinners aren't for people who want to feel good, learn, or be an ally. That's retarded. And it is not for white women or about white women, the website says. White women already know everything about white supremacy because you and your dudes wrote the book on it. The Facebook page notes. The website says it isn't personal, it's just how things are. No, it's not. That's not reality. You fucking imbeciles. Y'all, what? This is a blatantly racist organization against white women and obviously white men. But yeah, go on and preach your freaking hate. Facebook doesn't mind, apparently. Even if you don't think you are a racist, you are, according to Race to Dinner. Yeah. So people like me who literally could care less what a person looks like or religious beliefs or anything, yeah, apparently we're still racist because we don't care enough. Ugh. Denouncing Trump, the KKK, and Nazis does not exempt you from racism, this group says. Rather, as a white person in America, you are an active participant in upholding white supremacy. What kind of bullshit is this? What are you? So you're saying that just because of the color of my skin, that I have to be racist? That's kind of a racist way to think about something, don't you think? This is hypocrisy 101. I love it. I love it. It never seems to amaze me how fucking stupid the left is. Ugh. Everyone is part of the system, the website says, but black and brown people are on the receiving end of white supremacy, while white women are on the giving end. This is retarded. I mean, come on. Minority groups have never had it this great in America ever before, and I'm totally for it. I think most people would say, we have this thing, it's probably the best document ever drafted, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, which says all men are created equally. All of mankind is created equally. As a conservative and a a lover of the Constitution. I admire the people who wrote it. I admire the words in it. And I admire the people that protect it. But this shit. Ugh, talking about really trying to drive people crazy. They're doing such a good job. Race to Dinner is co-founded by Colorado resident Regina Jackson. Jackson is a self-employed real estate broker, according to her Facebook page. Her bio on the website talks about her life growing up in Chicago during the murder of Martin Luther King Jr., the Goodman, Cheney, and Schwerner murders, and other violence perpetrated on innocent people by white people. Yeah, that happens. You want to look up crime statistics real quick and see how many innocent white people had crimes perpetrated against them, like consistently on an extremely above average? Yeah, you don't want to bring those facts up. Real facts. You don't want to bring that shit up. Uh, this is why she is driven to push for real change in America and why she agreed to be a co-founder, the website says. Oh, you should put, and because she's staunchly anti-white and a racist. Rayo ran for Congress in 2018, and the website says that she is a radical justice activist. Good reason why you shouldn't be elected to anything. After she lost the primary, imagine that, she tweeted that she should give up on white people with a link to an opinion piece that she wrote for the New York Times. She also said that she was taking her children and moving out of Colorado because all the racism that she was subjected to. Well, I hate to tell you, Colorado is a super liberal freaking place. So where are you going to go? California? Oakland? Let's see, anywhere on the left coast. You might want to stay clear of Oregon a little bit because they're a little bit more conservatives in Oregon. But anywhere else, Portland you can go to. They'll love you there. There are certain places wherever you go that are just going to be libtard city, and that sounds like exactly where you should go. What's for dinner? On the menu is sounding off about what it's like being black and brown women in this country and how white women cause harm every single day, the Facebook page states. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, yeah. The group's Facebook page writes that white women hosts and attendees are there for one reason and one reason only, to bear witness to our pain. The intent is to reveal the naked truth about racism in America and your complicity as white women, according to the group's website. Jackson and Rayo have a short letter to white women in the About section of the website detailing what a race to dinner entails. Dear white women, you have caused immeasurable pain and damage to brown and black women. No, they haven't. We are here to sit down with you candidly and explain how you caused the pain and damage. We are not here to change anything. Well, then it sounds like you're just being the racist cunts for no fucking reason. That's very intelligent. We are not here to change anything. We are here to express the pain you have caused white women. What you do after you leave this dinner is up to you. We don't care about your feelings. Ditto. That goes both ways. Sit with that for a minute. I've already forgot. Your feelings pale in comparison to the violence you have caused black and brown women. Like I said, look up the statistics on race crime, and you will see that white people are overwhelmingly the targets. Overwhelmingly. And who are overwhelmingly targeting them? Black and brown people. But you know what? We don't care because it doesn't matter what race caused these crimes. It doesn't matter. The problem is the criminal, or him or herself. Those are the things that matter. Race has nothing to do with it. Race only has things to do with it from the left's perspective, and there are race baiters on the right. And I don't agree with them either. Not everything should be about race. Come on. Jesus Christ. Oh, it drives me absolutely, absolutely freaking bonkers. During Rio's 2018 Congress run, the website details how she was subjected to throngs of white women that came to tell her how they weren't racist. There was a whole lot of me and not all white women, the page details, just because that's true. Most people are not racist. Stupid. Rio alleges that she dealt with these meetings for a long time and was finally finished getting berated by white women when a white friend of hers stated that she needed to talk to Rio about this race stuff. At this point, the website says Rio declared, "I'll do a dinner to talk to several white women at once, as long as you are there." This is how Race to Dinner began. Race to Dinner also details why white privilege is racism and how it is involved in every aspect of life. You don't know my life that well. It is a multifaceted, complete system that functions in all areas: economic, political, educational, health, religion, war, media, advertisement, entertainment, labor, law, and every other system, which all work to keep things in place that support white supremacy. Bullshit. Our goal is to dig out the tumor called white privilege. There is no such thing. Power, control, power, control, and reveal it for what it is. As an even more sinister and toxic form of racism, you are an integral part of this system. It is time for you to own that. No, I think the biggest integral part of racism is leftism. Because if you look back through history, it kind of goes hand in hand. Look at the Democratic Party's beginnings. They're fucking racist. Bunch of white supremacists. Yeah, that's your party, Rayo. Good job. If you're a white woman and would like to set aside your white woman tears, to the Race to Dinner website has a section where you're able to schedule a dinner with Jackson and Rayo. Race to Dinner did not respond to requests for comments from the Daily Caller. Imagine that. They wouldn't respond to requests. Of course not, because they'll get eaten alive by anybody. This is pure hypocrisy and pure racism. Can you imagine any of this being freaking... Switch it. Just switch this around and imagine the utter outrage that would happen. And why? Why should it happen? Are you saying being racist against white people is okay? I mean, that is what you're saying. You've reaffirmed that clearly. Being racist against white people is perfectly fine. Even though those white people most likely are not even one bit racist. This is sick. This is the sad world we live in. We do live in a wonky ass clown world. Honk honk. I don't know when this is going to get better. I don't know exactly how this is going to get better. It would probably help if everyone, black, white, brown, tan, yellow, I don't care, if everyone would call these racist scum out for this type of stuff. That's the problem, is these people are being propped up by more racists. And they're not being shot down at every chance. That's what we have to do. We have to shoot these type of things down. This is a completely racist situation. Colleges wanting to segregate students because their feels, that is racist. Segregation is illegal. And these leftists just don't care. They don't care because without racism, without that word, which they have taken pretty much all power from that word already and made it just another word. It's just a sentence enhancer now. It has no meaning. People can call, I'll be on Twitter or something, or anywhere, and people will be like, "Oh, you're racist." No, I'm not. But, okay, whatever you say. I know I'm not, so you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much how America's turning. People are fed up. That's why That's why one of the reasons this guy's gonna get elected again. Because all this false anger and false rage, clickbait, rage bait, bullshit that the left puts out. People see it. People know it's a bunch of crap. The only people that actually go along with this shit are the people in the big cities because they're tribalists. They're stuck in that big city bubble where they only hear Democratic and leftist talking points all the time. They're not even part of actual American reality. They're stuck in their bubble. Good for them. Good for them because they're destroying everything they thought they were working for. People are sick of it. Look at the EU elections that just happened. People are sick of leftism over there too. But they have a whole lot more to deal with than leftism. They got globalist governments and the EU itself, a bunch of fucks in Brussels that don't know nothing about some of these other places, cultures, or anything, trying to tell them and dictate what they can or can't do with their own country. But yeah, it's kind of like what the leftists are doing or trying to do here, trying to dictate everyone's lives, what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, what you can and can't think. Bullshit. Leftism is a cancer, just like globalism is a cancer. All this stuff, it's terrible. It's awful. But these are the same people that generally support communism, socialism, and all that. So they're obviously not that fucking smart. But I'm going to get off here now because I'm getting so riled up. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. I would love to hear everybody's view on this particular story because it's just that damn ridiculous. I'll leave a link to this for everyone can read it because I know I went all over the place. Can't help it. Frustration. But yeah. All right, everybody. I will catch y'all on the flip side.